That's a little bit of a problem because this doctor and this doctor and this doctor don't always know what the other one is doing. And it would be really nice if they were all working off of the same electronic medical record. So that actually is one of the reasons why someone might want to be on managed care over here is because they've got some coordination of care. Hers is kind of willy-nilly here and there, and that's a bit of a problem. She doesn't hear so well at 80 years old. My wife sometimes goes to the doctor with her, and the doctor consults with her. Doctor walks out of the room. My mother gives a completely different account of what, because she only heard about half of it, but she loves her Medigap plan. A Plan G is the most popular plan, and as far as the premiums go, I use the example of a male non-tobacco user in Texas because this is just sort of the benchmark that I work with. At 65 years old, those premiums are probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $150 a month. Could be more, can be less, depends on the plan. They're going to go up over time. So 66, 67, 68, 69. Oh, by 69, you're probably looking at about $200 a month. And they just keep going up. And one of the things that you really want to pay attention to when you're getting one of these plans is whether that company has a history of maintaining stable rates. There's two reasons why these rates go up over time. One is medical inflation, which is a very real thing right now. Two is because of age-rated increases. Costs more to insure a 75-year-old than it does to insure a 65-year-old. And so they go up over time. There's a company I like a lot that does this that will treat you like you're 65 until you're 69. Nice. That helps to keep things nice and level. One thing that I can tell you is that you don't have to get too focused on the name brands on here because there's a saying, a Plan G is a Plan G is a Plan G. They're standardized by the government. So you don't have to go ask your doctor, do you take my Plan G from this carrier? It's not like the Advantage plans where you have to say, okay, do you take this plan or that plan? Are you in network on that? Is this, do you accept original Medicare? Yes. Okay, great. You show up with your Plan G, and it doesn't matter if it's from company A, company B, or company C. So what we care about is this company going to treat you right over the long term, because you're going to be real committed to this. You're not going to be changing these plans. You'll change these plans maybe every year or every few years or something, these Advantage plans, but your Medigap plan, here, this will make this easy to remember. I've got the A's, B's, the C's, and D's in here. I got an M up here from Medigap. There's not a plan M, but I would just have blocks everywhere else. But M for Medigap, M is you're going to marry your Medigap plan. You're going to get that baby and hold on to it. As long as you pay the premiums on your Medigap plan, they can never drop you. Doesn't matter what medical condition that you have, they can never drop you. D, for drug plans, you're going to date your drug plan, okay? Because those plans are going to change from year to year to year, and your needs are going to change. And so that needs to be revisited from time to time. By the way, if you go this route, none of this includes dental, vision, and hearing, so you need a separate, at least dental plan. I'm not a big fan of vision and hearing plans, by the way, so make a note of that. I think that most of them are just not a good deal. We call it dollar swapping. You're paying $1 in premiums for $1 in benefits. And I'm big on paying cash. I look a little bit like Dave Ramsey, you know? I show up and I say, hey, we're paying cash today. The magic words, we're paying cash. You get a special rate today. In fact, I'm going to the dermatologist tomorrow. Guess what? I'm paying cash, and I'm going to get the special rate tomorrow. Medical inflation. Let's talk about that real quick, because a lot of these are taking a real spike this year. So medical inflation was tracking along real nicely. This is just kind of a little side note that I think you'll find is interesting. COVID lockdowns. What happened? All the demand dropped off. People were staying at home, and medical procedures, elective medical procedures, they postponed those things. Like, can't go to the doctor, right? So that was great for insurance companies. They're still collecting premiums and nobody's using the services. Well, things loosen up, and guess what happens? Big spike in demand. All those things that people postponed, they can start going to the doctor. Well, now the insurance companies are reeling. They're like, whoa, all these people are using our services now. They're using our plans, and it's costing us money, and we're losing money. So we've got to raise your premiums. It's kind of like when a hurricane comes through. You know, oh, had a hurricane, we got to raise your premiums. Same thing. Insurance companies are greedy. I'll just tell you, they don't know, and they are out for themselves. I don't care what they tell you, what their ads say or anything. They don't care about you. They care about their shareholders, and they're in the business to make money. Now, your trusted independent Medicare broker may care about you. Your doctor may care about you, but your insurance company, they don't care about you. Medicare plan.